So the story of enterprise software goes back a long ways, at least in internet terms, before the days of Facebook and Twitter, and even before Google. In the early 90s, there was no commercial activity allowed on the internet at all. But in 1995, the US National Science Foundation lifted those restrictions, and that's when e-commerce was born. Now, shortly after that, you'd see sites popping up like Yahoo and Amazon, and one called Auction Web, which was later renamed eBay. But at the time, certainly no one was thinking about the concept of delivering enterprise-class applications over the internet. But in 1997, that's exactly what enterprise software was formed to pursue. Enterprise software has grown organically since 1997, serving about 100 customers in all different industries. Now, over that time, we've received about a dozen government grants to research the most cost-effective ways of delivering enterprise-class applications securely over the internet. So effectively, enterprise software has grown up along with this cloud computing revolution that we're now in. Our interest in group purchasing organizations began in 2003 when we developed an e-commerce solution for a buying group. Now, at the time, we thought of this just as another internet enterprise software application, but then we began to notice something different about group purchasing type organizations. Of course, there's a critical role of head office in things like negotiations or marketing programs or brokering relationships between suppliers and members. But when it comes to the e-commerce transactions, we notice that all these are happening at the third-party member and supplier companies. So while an internet enterprise software solution is great for any type of company, it's absolutely essential for a group purchasing organization because they're distributed by their very nature. We did some market research and found individual solutions for things like e-commerce and EDI document exchange, rebate calculations, accounting and finance, member websites and whatnot, but there was no single integrated approach to automate the entire supply chain for a group purchasing organization. That's when we decided to focus exclusively on building the best of breed solution for these types of organizations. At Enterprise Software, we don't actually buy or sell software. You see, rather than resell a third-party solution, all of our software is developed by our internal team of professional software engineers. Now that enables us to be able to effectively implement the system, but also to be able to customize it to meet the particular needs of each client. And rather than sell the software, we include it as part of a comprehensive service. Of course, that includes access to the software, but also things like monitoring, maintenance, backups, and technical support. Now, the fees for the service are based on the volume of transactions going through the system, so groups are only paying to the extent that they're gaining value from the service. Implementing software as a service, or SaaS as it's called, is a results-oriented, cost-effective approach that's revolutionizing the software industry. It's also very natural for our team because we've always focused on results and had a passion for service. We love being on the leading edge of enterprise software development. It's great working on the complex supply chains of group purchasing organizations. We can eliminate inefficiencies like the printed catalog that's costly to distribute and wastes a lot of paper, or antiquated order methods like phone and fax. Of course, we do all this through automation, so if you imagine a member at a trade show coming across the latest product from the hottest supplier, they can place an order for that product on any web-enabled device, and within seconds a pick ticket's printing on the shop floor. We enable group purchasing organizations, their suppliers and their members to be able to save money and compete on a global scale. When you're having that kind of impact on independent business owners, you're changing lives, and there's nothing more exciting than that.